Hey everybody, Isaiah's here with Daily Magic Games.
And David.
And today we have for you the
assembly
proof of Songbirds. So we have the retail version here, and then David's dropping the Kickstarter version there. Alright, so we're just going to open them up. We haven't looked at these, so there might be some surprises, but
we hope not.
We hope not. We hope everything's great. I guess you can open that one too. Okay. That one's more important since it's the Kickstarter version.
And this is for Kickstarter people.
Yeah, so we can kind of see that the UV, the spot there. It's only shining on the cool stuff. So that was the stretch goal we unlocked. Rulebook. Why did I say it like that? Rulebook? Rulebook.
Where are you from?
So here's the punch board, and that also kind of has like a glare gloss on it. And then we also kind of decided to put some instructions there on what to do with the punch board, just in case. So the thing is that it's on top here, but you can also put it below the insert to kind of lift things up and make sure that the top of the box is pressed on the card so that they don't kind of flop around and the tokens don't get lodged out of the plastic insert that we made. So this is the cool plastic insert. It has a little, what do you call that, plateau? Table. Okay.
Table.
So that when you have your cards in there, you can just kind of press on one side and then you can bring them out easily. So yeah, and it has a little Songbirds logo bird in there.
Birdie.
Yeah, it's a nice red color. I don't know. I think I was inspired by Jaipur and how cool that insert was. So.
What color is there? Is pink?
Yeah, there's just pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would just kind of pop it out, put the punched out punch board down there, and then put it back so that everything is kind of flush up. Or you don't have to.
It's called a sprue.
A sprue. I don't know these technical terms, but anyway.
So that's the retail version.
Yeah.
With the Kickstarter version, as I've already shown, I put that in the bottom just for fun. Same thing, got the tokens there, and got the cards to play the game, and we've got the promo cards for the Kickstarter backers. And
so we unlocked 2 promo cards.
Those are
the owl, which was what it was in the original Chinese version, I think, or the Japanese version, one of them.
But didn't come with rules.
Yeah, so we have more specific rules in there, and then we have
the shrike.
The shrike, which is it's a cool bird. You should really look into it if you don't know about it. But it impales its victims on like thorns and barbs and stuff, and
then comes back and eats them later.
Yeah, so the power kind of came from that influence. We also unlocked the 1, 2, 3 worm tokens here. So this was from the original designer. We kind of talked about some different ways to mitigate some of the early. It's like choosing your favorite bird color. There was some issues with it in the 4-player. If you played the game a ton and you kind of start to know all the strategies and things that people are trying to do. So this is to add a different variant so that you can play that out. But yeah, it's looking really good.
The earlier you choose your scoring color, the more points you get.
The more points you get, yeah.
So
bonus points.
But then the harder it is to actually score that color because you're committing early.
Yep. So
everything here looks to be wonderfully in order.
So far so good.
Yep.
We'll look through these cards, which are good, right?
Sprink.
Yeah. And just make sure everything's all right. Then we have the cool hawk and crow, and then this is one thing that we added was the hummingbird and the mockingjay.
Mockingbird.
Mockingbird.
Where is it? Let me look at it. Let me see. Mockingjay. That's a blue jay.
It's a blue jay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
or something like that.
so this was an idea to add a variant to the game that the Taiwanese publisher had an idea about, and then they added it, and then I wanted to do a positive thing, which is you get positive points for winning these little sections on the board for that. So that was really cool. And then we got for if you want to play multiple games, we have these kind of scorecards that will help you track points over time. So you're gonna put these over, like,
Other way.
I can't ever do this.
Flip it around.
Flip it around.
No.
This way.
Yeah. There
Okay, and then do what? Oh, that's what the arrows are for.
But now you gotta turn it all around.
Yeah.
And show
Okay. All right. So then you kind of track your
Your
points.
fingers are in the way.
That way over rounds and just.
Tens and ones and add them together.
Because it can be a very quick game if you're just playing 2-player. So that we wanted to be able to, if you wanted longer playthroughs, you could do that as well.
And the scorecards.
We unlock these cool
collector cards.
Scorecards. Originally in the game, what they were doing is they were putting the score tokens on the actual box on the illustrations of the birds. You could still do that, I guess, but we thought adding the cards onto the table and then putting the tokens on there for a quick count was really interesting. Awesome. So everything looks good. We'll look through this again, and then we will approve it and move forward.
Start moving forward, exactly. Yeah. So this is the final, this is the assembly proof. So after we approve this, then they will finish cutting up all the print sheets they've made up so far, and then start packing all the games up into the boxes, and then packing the boxes into cases. And then it goes to the freight consolidator, and then goes to the fulfillment house.
So everything does seem to be on track. We haven't gotten full confirmation from the manufacturer yet. I think they're having some issues coming back from vacation and with dealing with other publishers and stuff, because we're great.
And some people aren't.
Some people aren't. But, so he said he would get us some thorough timeline
next week.
Next week,
yeah.
So we will post that as soon as we know the actual dates, but for now, I think we are on track.
And we'll be using send from China, so the games, the Kickstarter games will go directly from the factory to send from China, and then they'll get mailed to you ASAP, and you should, with luck, you should have everything before the holidays.
Yep. Cool. All right.
So.
Thank you, everybody. Have
Bye-bye.
a great day.